Discord is a very strange place because there are friend requests and they have no value. Everyone adds you as their friend, but yet no one writes back. So you have maybe dozens or hundreds or thousands of friends, but no one can write. So what is it with people using Discord and doing like a friend request thingy? And what was the intention, man? What was the idea? What did you try to convey? A relationship, regardless of gender or intimacy, requires a certain amount of attention. And just by sending out a pulse, like this is the same, it's equivalent to asking for help, saying, help, I need some help, But then, and a reply appears. Most of the times I accept, because I feel bad, this is like my social thing. I've done like a social tiny deed, I accepted with friend request. But I know for a fact, I will never ever, in my whole lifetime, hear from this person. Why? Because it's just on vogue that you add people and you never hear back from them. Do you know how many friend requests I did so far? I think 1 or 2, So this has to be concise. It has to have value. It has to have value, and you need to put in some effort. Because otherwise this was just traffic without any meaning. And I know at the end of the day you could just say, fuck the internet data, fuck the ISP, fuck the hardware, fuck the software, fuck the operating system. But I do care sometimes about the bits and bytes and nibbles and packages and what I'm sending. That I'm sending it with good use, and that there is a purpose behind it. On one hand, I say this. On the other hand, I've set up Mac OS, Linux, and Windows on a regular basis, so there's also that. But still, man, it do make me wonder, why is this happening? And there was another thing in regards to setting up Linux today, which was, if I'm not mistaken, just wanted to do like a clear Linux Mint install, that's it. But then afterwards I was finding out, here's how this works. First you install Windows, okay, and then you install Linux, and it says, oh, by the way, I found out there's like a Windows on there. Do you want me to add Linux on there as well? And here's pick your poison, pick your flavor, pick your storage, whatever. Here you go. I didn't quite fully grasp the concept of the storage that you sort of allocate in regards to this. But it was beautiful. It was just fucking beautiful. Like a couple of clicks and you were done. Either if you installed like completely fresh Linux Mint, or if you said I wanted to do like dual boot. And guess what? After the restart, the first thing that is recommended is like Linux Mint, then Linux Mint with advanced options. This is the GRUB bootloader. And then afterwards the Windows Manager. And then afterwards you can also go into UEFI. How freaking cool is that? Like the GRUB bootloader is telling you, maybe, I think there's also some sort of counter, meaning if you wait 5 seconds, it'll start Linux Mint. Don't pin me down on that, but I think you could also change it as Windows is your generic starting thing. But the fact that it offers you this, it's like a sort of middle step. What if you're like handicapped and you're too slow to go into UEFI? Maybe you need advanced boot options because something is amiss or fucked up, and you can just say, listen buddy, I wanted to run it this way, and I have the options, and it's split, and it's so funny, man. If you think about this, the GRUB bootloader, it has been a couple of years, and it's still quite popular. But Linux people are like, this is what I like about them. Like they say, yeah, but it could be better. It could be more modern. It could be more fresh. It could be faster. It could have more options. And how about we push it to insanity, to a limit that makes no sense, you know? How about we overwhelm you with the options? And this is so nice and refreshing. And I'm so happy, like, listen to this, man. I was never like a big guy in regards to doing like installing something for dual boot or maybe triple boot purposes. But now it looks a little bit different, especially since I wanted to use like one notebook thingy for what was it, Windows, Linux and macOS, you know, all the versions. And yeah, this is quite something if you think about it. Worst thing about this is like what is it, yeah, Lenovo ThinkPad T440S, I think, or P, like performance or sport or whatever, or premium. It doesn't have the two biggest minuses on this laptop are three. First of all, the function and control keys are switched up. Just pure fucking insanity to do this to everyone. Then the second thing is like the resolution is not the highest. And the third one is storage, RAM storage in regards to going 32 gigabytes. 16 gigabytes is still sufficient nowadays, but if you look at how hungry apps are, you know, and the fact still remains that laptop suppliers and desktop suppliers still ship out workstations with only one fucking RAM thingy module. This is insane, man. Yeah, but I digress. Either way, it was a nice and interesting experience. I was trying to do this on a Trackstore A13B. At first it crashed in Windows, then I thought, oh yeah, because it's Windows, who knows, you know. Then I tried this on Linux and then, it crashed on Linux. Turns out the battery was displaying something called, what is it? Yeah, the display thingy that it shows in regards to battery life is wrong. So it shows you 100%, it goes down to 70, and then the laptop goes off because the battery displays wrong values, either because the controller is old or the battery, whatever. You know, the battery is from 2019. Think about this for a while. So what else is there? This, but also when I was walking around here, I just saw the, what is it? Give me a second. Oh, this is nice. I can overlay my symbols and watch how many steps I have while talking, while recording, while listening to stuff if I want. But what was I saying in regards to the yeah, you gotta know, somewhere here is my laptop down on the cellar. It connected somewhere around there, you know, meaning my laptop was in standby and kind of recognized this, I suppose, and this caused audio issues. I'm quite happy to see that the distance is probably this far. On the other hand, it kind of interfered, but it interfered in a cool way. And yeah, that is basically all I wanted to say. Bye bye.